Alrighty, friends. So welcome back to our phonics portion of the day. Of course, we're going to go over sight words. Going to hit hard on letters and sounds. We're going to concentrate on our make-believe words and um, practice them in the 3 ways that I've taught you. And that way you can do it whichever way is most comfortable for you. All right, we're going to revisit our 16 sight word review. We're going to work on phonemes, seg. That means I tell you a word. We break up the word with each sound. We're going to work with identifying the middle sound of a word. We are going to review letters A, N, F, and B today. And then we're going to read a story that is realistic fiction, which means that this isn't a real story, but it could happen in real life. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do our sounds first, and we're going to bing, bang, boom it and knock it out of the park. All right, so here we go. Sound. S, x, d, w, y, k, t, k, I, e, b, j, a, n, v, g, o, a, qu, z. Very, very good. And friends, if I am going too fast for you, I am so sorry, but we should already be able to say them. Bing, bang, boom, lickety, split. If you're having problems with identifying sounds, or if you're having problems with identifying letters, please reach out to me, friends, because not being able to identify letters and sounds is going to give it'll give you some challenges when it comes to blending words. Okay, so if you need additional help with that, please reach out to me. I'm here. I can't help you if you don't tell me that your scholar is struggling. Okay, let's go ahead and do letter S, U, X, H, D, W, Y, K, M, T, C, I, E, F, B, J, A, N, V, P, G, L, R, O, Q, Z. Very, very good, friends. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and work on our make-believe words. Remember, there's 3 different ways we can do it. Does, them, taff, dodge, dodge, ack, pack, ick, tick, idge, bf, et, ut, las, were, hig, et, iv, miv, wub, wub, eb, ax, ick, ok, suv, gim, ek, jek, nuck, nuck, ig, ick, eb, sil, id, wid. Okay, just like that. So find what works best for your scholar and have your scholar practice it that way. Remember, we need to be able to read by the end of the year. We need to be able to read 15 of these make-believe words in 1 minute. Okay, so for right now, if your scholar is having a problem with blending words, concentrate on sounding them out, okay, for this assessment, because for the nonsense words, if you're having a hard time with that part, at least knowing your sounds will still give you a good score. Okay, all right, so here we go. If you have questions, reach out to me. I can't help you. I can't say that enough. I cannot help you if you're not reaching out. Okay, all right, I'm going to mix these up. Remember, we have 16 words that we're going to review. Me, my, with, is, how, that, came, from, where, we, of, are, like, this, I, see, a, come, the, to, and, so, now, what, into, find, on, will, you, hold on, these are messing up, many, be, but. All right, very, very good. All right, so let's go ahead and do our blending of our phonemes. Okay, I'm going to say some sounds. You're going to blend the sounds to say the word. Okay, so listen. Ix, ix. What is my word? Fix. B, b. What is my word? Cub. Bag, bag. What is my word? Bag. Excellent. Sock, sock. What is my word? Sock. Great job. Pet, pet. What is my word? Excellent. Pet. Dash, dash. What is my word? Dash. Excellent. All right, friends. So now I'm going to say the name of a picture. Okay. You say the sound you hear in the middle of that word. Okay. So fan, fan. What do you hear in the middle of fan? Ah, good job. All right. Mop, mop. What do you hear in the middle of mop? Ah. Remember, not the beginning, not the end. I'm listening for the middle sound. Okay. Jam, jam. What is the middle sound? Ah, good job. Rug, rug. What is the middle sound? Excellent. Net, net. What is the middle sound? Excellent. All right, now let's review A and F and B. Okay, so I'm going to say a word. Listen to the sound you hear at the beginning. Fan, fan. What is the first sound you hear in fan? Good job. All right. Ball, ball. What is the first sound you hear in ball? B. Good job. Fish, fish. What is the first sound you hear in fish? Good job. Fox, fox. Excellent. Bug, bug. Back, back. Great job. All right, so now, friends, I'm going to say some words, okay? If you hear the sound, I want you to do, okay? If you don't hear the sound, I want you to freeze. Okay, got it? All right, so here we go. Farm, farm. Moon, moon. Fast, fast. Sky, sky. Fun, fun. Night, night. Fall, fall. Very, very good. Good job, guys. All right, next, let's look at our poster board here. Boy, this magic book is so heavy, friends. All right, so here we're going to read the words and try and find out what letter is missing either in the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. All right, in the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. Okay, so here's our first one. This is a picture of a cap. Cap. What letter is missing in the middle? The A. Let me turn this way. Okay. A. Cap. Okay. All right. What sound and what letter is missing at the end? This is a picture of a cab. Cab. What sound? B. What letter? B. Excellent. Cab. All right, let's look at this one. This is a bat. Bat. What letter is missing? B. What sound? B. Excellent. That's great listening ears. What is missing at the end? This is a man. Man. What letter? N. Good job. What sound? N. All right. What is missing in the middle? This is a picture of a map. Map. What is missing in the middle? Yeah. An A. What letter? A. Good job. And here we have a picture of a can. Can. What letter is missing at the end? What letter? N. Then finally we have a fan. Fan. What letter? F. What sound? Excellent. All right. Great job, friends, on reviewing that. Okay, let's go ahead and read our story. Remember, this is a realistic fiction story, which means it isn't real, but it could happen in real life. How many stars are in the sky? And this is written by Lenny Hort, and it says paintings by James E. Ransom. So that means that these here are actually paintings, not drawings. And this is my title page. How many stars in the sky? Mama was away that night and I couldn't sleep. Mama knows all about the sun and stars, but she was awake and I didn't want to wake Daddy. So I stared out the window, asking myself, how many stars in the sky? I could count so many just from my room. I leaned out the window and I could count even more. That was just gazing over the backyard. How many stars in the sky? And see, and I want you to look closely at the pictures. Okay. these are actually it's a painting, it's not a drawing. I wish if you were here you could really tell. But the computer doesn't give it justice of showing you that it's actual paint strokes. Just know that they're paintings and not drawings. I went outside with a pad and pencil. I started to count. I filled up one whole page of the pad, but there was lots of stars hidden behind the trees. The house blocked out even more. The street lamp was so bright I couldn't see stars anywhere near it. How many stars in the sky? There he is outside counting. And see how he's talking about that the lights are too bright and the trees are also blocking him from seeing the stars. I climbed high up into my treehouse. I stared at the Big Dipper and counted in a great circle all around the sky. I filled up page after page of the pad, but when I got back to the Dipper, it wasn't where I remembered it. I must have been out so long that the stars had moved. Old ones had set, new ones had risen. How many stars in the sky? So there he is on top of his treehouse. And you see where he says that he was counting the Big Dipper and then it was gone, so that he must have been out there long enough because that some stars had moved and new ones had risen. That means new ones had come up. I climbed down from the treehouse and there was Daddy. I couldn't sleep, I said. I can't sleep either, he said. Your mama won't be back till tomorrow. I told him I wanted to count all the stars in the sky. If your mama was here, Daddy said, I bet she'd know. Maybe you and I can find some place where it'll be easier to count them. So there's him and his daddy. And that's the back of their house. So let's see what happens. My dog hopped in the truck with us and we drove into town. The streets were quiet, but lots of street lights were burning. We could see the bright city skyline in the distance. And they're still in the city. And it's kind of hard for them to see the stars. See how, because of the bright lights, you can't see a lot of stars. We drove into the city. The big clock by the tunnel said 2:45, but neither one of us felt like sleeping. So it's 2:45 in the morning. That's like super duper late. We parked by Mama's office. There was a department store with brightly lit displays. There were street lamps on every corner. There was dazzling neon signs. Headlights flashed from a steady stream of cars. Powerful searchlights beamed from the roofs of the skyscrapers. So there they are. They parked by their mommy's work. Okay, that's the city. Lots and lots of bright lights in the city. And I couldn't see any stars at all. I count exactly one, said Daddy. No, wait, he said. It's an airplane. Maybe the stars just don't want to be counted, I said. So there they are. But you really can't see much stars in the city. There's too many buildings and lights. We drove back through the tunnel. I was tired, and I thought we were going home. But instead, Daddy drove us deep into the country. So there's the boy, and look at the doggy is asleep too. They're both tired. So the daddy took them out into the country. There weren't any cars, there weren't any street lights, there weren't any houses. Even the moon had set, and I knew we could never count all the stars. So there they are in the country. There's the cows. Now they can see all kinds of stars. No matter where I looked, new ones appeared every time I blinked my eyes. Daddy pointed up above and showed me the Milky Way. The stars were so thick, I couldn't tell one from another. You see, remember I said when you're out somewhere where there's no lights, you can see so many stars. We were much too tired to drive anymore, so we slept underneath the stars that night. Have you ever slept underneath the stars? I have. I've slept in a tent in my backyard. That was fun. It was daylight when we woke. Daddy, I said, all those stars are always out there even when we can't see them, right? Of course they are, he said. Can we try to count them again sometime? I asked. Any night you feel like it, he said. You and me and Mama can all go out together. I could hardly wait to see Mama and tell her about it. In a little while we'd all be back home, but now I was glad just to be standing there with Daddy, basking in the warmth of the one star we could see. So it's getting light now. What is that one star that they can see if it's getting light? What do you think it is? And that was the sun. The end. That really was a cute story, right? Alrighty, friends. So today for ELA Live, make sure that you bring your journals. Okay? All right, friends. See you in a bit. Bye.